This video will take you through the requirements for the invoice and the transaction document on the EV grant scheme. The invoice and the transaction document must be uploaded when you register the vehicle on the EV grant scheme to progress to the payment stage. The system generates the transaction document, however, the dealer must supply the invoice. SCAI will perform visual checks on the invoice that is attached. The invoice must include the following: the dealer's VAT number, the VAT amount for the vehicle, the invoice number, the SCAI grant amount, the VRT amount, and the starting and the final price. It must be clear that the discount has been passed on to the customer. This is a sample invoice which is available to download from the dealer section of the EV Grant webpage. You don't have to use this template if your current invoices include all of this information. It should be on the dealer's headed paper with the customer details. The customer details and their address should be the same as the one on the application form and the transaction document. You can fill in details such as the sales staff name, invoice number, and the vehicle registration details. The SCA grant needs to be stated with the correct amount deducted. It should be clear from the invoice that the grant discount has been passed on to the customer. The transaction document is generated when you register the vehicle on the EV grant system. Click Print Transaction Document to print out the document. This must be signed by the customer and the dealer. Scan and attach the signed document along with the invoice. Please ensure there are no special characters in the file name, as the system is unable to read these. I will now go through some of the reasons for rejection of the transaction document or the invoice at the payment stage. These are some of the common mistakes that we see on invoices. The dealer hasn't stated their VAT number, or there's no VAT amount stated. The invoice number is missing, the SCAI grant hasn't been stated, or the wrong SCAI grant amount has been stated. The customer address is different to the address on the application and the transaction document. The invoice may not be attached at all, or the wrong invoice may be attached. If any of these are incorrect, the application for payment will be rejected and the dealer will need to correct the invoice and resubmit it. These are some of the common transaction document mistakes that we see. The document has not been signed by the customer and the dealer. The customer signature doesn't match the application form signature. The wrong transaction document has been attached, or the incorrect registration number has been entered for the vehicle. There may be special characters in the file name and the system is unable to read these. Dealers need to ensure the documentation is correct before submitting. If any of these are incorrect, the application for payment will be rejected and the dealer will need to correct the details and resubmit them. This will slow down the payment process. Thank you for your attention, and if you have any queries, please contact SCAI at the email address shown here.